Hello, everybody. Let me let everybody know that I'm live and we can get this underway. I advertised in more places than usual, and I'll go a little bit over that in a second. Okay. I've let people know that I'm live. I've started trying to post earlier and earlier when I'm gonna go live, so that way people will know and have time to be like, oh, Orian's gonna go live. I should do the thing, you know? I'm interested in watching. It's funny. So let me get to the just chatting stream. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Hey Silva, how are you doing? Alright. Got some nice lo-fi music pumping tonight. Ugh. So how was your week, Silva? My week has been interesting. There's been some ups and some downs. One positive thing about my week this past week has been that I've been getting out of the house and going for walks more. I usually walk down to one of the restaurants nearby in order to get myself some food. I'll either eat it there or bring it home. And it's yeah, it's not as healthy as eating at home, but it involves me going outside and getting some exercise, which I think is a worthwhile trade-off. And it's things are just cheaper when you pick them up in person than if you get delivery. Oh, you're playing the Sony Spider-Man Remastered? I saw a meme about that. Hold on. I think Opera GX posted a meme on Twitter. Today is Friday in California. Exactly. I think Opera GX posted a meme about Spider-Man. Here it is. They posted a picture of the Spider-Man 2 game from the Xbox from years ago. The game that came out in tie into the Spider-Man 2 movie, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. From years and years and years ago, right? And what they said when they posted a picture of the case was, I thought the new Spider-Man game was a PS5 exclusive. And because it's an Xbox game, and I think that's really funny. Opera GX really has... It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Exactly, Silva. But yeah, if you're not getting delivery and you pick up the food yourself, it's so much cheaper. Because not only are you not paying the service fee, you're not paying the delivery fee, and most restaurants will have the prices be cheaper when you're buying them in person. For instance, the Chinese restaurant down the street from me, if I order stuff online, their large size of something is um like if I order through DoorDash or through Grubhub, their large is like $12 or $13. But if I order in person, it's like $10 or $11 for the exact same thing. Did you play it? I didn't have an Xbox, so I didn't play it. I had when I was growing up, I had an N64, and then I went from N64 to PS2. Well, I did PS1, and then went from PS1 to PS2, and that was my game system for a long time. And then I just didn't have any electronic stuff like that. I was living off laptops. I was moving around. I was doing so much stuff. I just wasn't really in one place long enough to do a bunch of gaming. Not till like years and years later when I bought a PS3. But then the PS3 got stolen. Why is my model freaking out right now? Well, because I'm at the edge of the vision of the camera, that's why. I answered my own question. But yeah, it was... I guess that was part of the experience for me, was that like gaming was so sporadic for me. Like I've been through so many phases of life where I've made friends, built experiences, and things just go differently, I guess. Like my old crew that I used to really run with still go to the card shop and play a lot of the games that, like, play whatever the newest games are playing. I think the big thing that a lot of my old friends are playing now is the Digimon card game. And like there are still people who do the Vanguard. I mean, Buddy Fight's over, but Vanguard was, it's really funny. Of all the card games, beside the one that I've spent the second most amount of money on has to be Vanguard. And it's really close between Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because like, whereas with Yu-Gi-Oh! I was spending huge amounts for staples. I was dropping $30 to $50 every week on getting new cards for decks when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It was really rough. Vanguard, towards the end, I was doing case splits. I was buying like sneak peek boxes. I don't think I ever bought a full box. I think I got like I split a box or something. But like when it comes to like travel, I was traveling around for Vanguard. I'm sure some of the group are playing Lorcana. I haven't interacted with them in a long time. Had a bit of a falling out with some of them over something that I did. And it's really funny because something similar happened to me again with kind of a disagreement in a group of friends that I interact with. And it's really funny to see, no, I don't know if funny is the right word. Funny is probably not the right word. I guess I'm seeing the experience from a different perspective. And like, I guess coming to terms with some of my own flaws and limitations. Oh, she's going back. She's doing bad against the new Gate Guardian card. Yeah, they gave Gate Guardians a bunch of support. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been kind of like they gave a lot of support to a lot of old stuff, and it's really funny because like most of the support, from what I understand, it is so specific that like it kind of makes the deck tier 2, maybe tier 1.5, but like most of those old decks still have a hard time competing against the pile decks that have become the norm. And any of those decks that have generic support, like that generic support will most often just get splashed in a pile deck that can most effectively utilize it, or the deck will be turned into an engine that gets squished into a pile deck. It's really funny. There was some drama in the Yu-Gi-Oh community not too long ago, where this VTuber, I think it was a VTuber, tried getting into Yu-Gi-Oh and was playing, and I guess he was playing on Master Duel or whatever, and his opponent comboed on him. And like he said in his tweet about it that it was like legit 37 minutes or whatever, but like it couldn't have actually been 37 minutes because if from what I understand, it was a thing where he was playing on Master Duel, and Master Duel has a timer of 5 minutes per turn, and I think the timer stops for animations. So like without animations, like with animations, depending on how many like things or effects somebody's setting off, it could take like maybe like 10 minutes, but still a 10-minute turn on the first turn. And then if the person wins at the end of that 10-minute turn, or locks you out of the game to the point that you just can't play, is frustrating. And so someone was expressing frustration. And like that's natural. Like Yu-Gi-Oh has a really high skill floor, especially in the competitive meta, in our meta where pile decks are the norm. So like it's one of those weird catch-22s about Yu-Gi-Oh, because like on the one hand, being in this meta where there's so much variation and so much complexity and so much skill put in together in both deck building and deck piloting, that is so like complex, and all that is, well, it could be a little bit frustrating for some people, because if you're a new player, you're just getting walloped on, or if you're just a casual player, like you're just gonna get walloped on, and you're just not gonna be able to play the game, because so much of Yu-Gi-Oh consists of rendering your opponent unable to play the game. That was just the design direction they took for designing powerful cards, making a card was powerful, it was able to cut off your opponent from being able to do certain things in the game. Yeah, I had to get out of Yu-Gi-Oh. The only deck I currently have that's like assembled that's on me is my Machina deck. And that's just because I put money into it. I really like Machinas. But like, yeah. Like if somebody's like a newer player and they want to, or if they want to play casually, okay, so Fun fact, I was actually just about to mention that, Silva. People, so there's GOAT format where everything goes up to when it was like the GOAT control was the main deck in the format way back then, right? But the thing is, GOAT control is so far back that like so many turns consist of play a card, end, play a card, end, play a card, end. Edison format is called Edison because it is the format and the ban list that was in play at the last Shonen Jump tournament series, Shonen Jump Championship series that was held in Edison, New Jersey, and I was at that tournament, which is really funny. That was one of the first, that was like the largest, I think it was the first big tournament I ran my Machinas at. It was very shortly after the Machina structure deck had come out. So yeah, it is the ban list and release list from that Edison, New Jersey Shonen Jump Championship series. And a lot, Edison's become really popular because it is not as slow as GOAT format, because there are still combos, there's still synchros, and all that stuff, right? But it's not nearly as powerful as it is now. You don't have nearly as much stuff. You don't have to deal with the Xyz, the links, and all of that stuff that just go completely sideways. No, not that Edison. No, Edison format's like a big format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Across more than just Florida. No. Yeah, Shonen Jump Championship from Edison, from 2010, Edison, New Jersey. I could see where you would get that, like if it sounds like a fun thing that people just made up for competing at Edison, but no. Yeah. You just use the forbidden and limited list, the rule set, and only cards that were released at the time of the Edison, New Jersey on the Edison, New Jersey Shonen Jump Championship Series, which was the last Shonen Jump Championship Series before the name changed and all the stuff changed to be the YCS, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series. I don't think it was called the series. I think it was just called the Shonen Jump Championship. I'm making a new one called Silva Format. Basically, if your deck wins on turn 1 or makes it so your opponent is locked out of anything, it's banned. Now you're starting to sound like Nabiru, Silva. Alright, let me turn on my backlight so my mop properly. Now you're starting to sound like Nabiru, because that was one of the things that Nabiru does, is come up with cool and interesting formats, or like rule sets, or like fan-made cards that they would use to be played in different formats to create different experiences for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But the thing is, like, in some way, shape, or form, restricting your opponent's options has almost always been like a really powerful thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? But before that was kind of restricted to trap cards, right? And at some point, they took these effects, these really powerful effects that used to be on trap cards, used to have conditions, used to have restrictions, and they just started piling them onto monsters. And so now you have these monsters with laughable summoning conditions, and really powerful effects. Like, I think somebody was saying something about the new Red Dragon Archfiend stuff, that the main boss monster they give you in the Red Dragon Archfiend deck is generic. It can be made with like almost any, I think it was like a dragon synchro or something, and people were talking about splashing it in other decks. Let's see. There is, I think, Crimson Dragon, the one they just got. One tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters. Add one spell or trap card that mentions Crimson Dragon from your deck to your hand. Quick effect: target one level 7 or higher synchro monster in the field except Crimson Dragon. Return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon one dragon synchro from your extra deck with the same level as the targeted monster. You can, okay. Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, Scarred Red Dragon Archfiend. One tuner plus one or more non-tuner dark monsters. While on the field, if it's this card is sent to the monster zone to the graveyard, special summon one Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck, treat it as a synchro summon. Then if this card was sent to the graveyard as a synchro material for a Dark Dragon synchro monster, you can destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. You can only use this effect. Yeah. I think somebody had an engine for getting this out and then triggering its effect. In order to like clear your opponent's board. That's a board breaker or something. And then you have their board cleared and you have Red Dragon Archfiend for yourself. And yeah. I don't know what they make because I don't really follow it, but I remember someone was talking about it. But yeah, and that's just the way it is. And like that's kind of the same direction that Vanguard Premium went, because they kept introducing new mechanics. And so Vanguard did this thing where every new season, when they introduced a new mechanic, they would create a new format. The standard format was just the stuff that was being released for that series, whatever that series mechanic was the only thing that was in the standard format. And then there was usually like V Premium, which was like a couple things were legal. And then there was Premium, where everything was legal, right? And Premium had to have its own ban list and everything. And like Premium is so skill intensive in Vanguard that like it can be so expensive, especially getting a hold of older cards in order to build certain decks, because some of them are just so powerful. That like I imagine, like I never really played premium, but I imagine it would probably play out. It would probably feel a lot like a lot like maybe Edison format or like some of the older Yu-Gi-Oh. Uh, which is really frustrating because I came to Vanguard to get away from a lot of that stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah. My roommate gave me this card that he found that I don't know what to feel about. Power Tool Mecha Dragon. Power Tool Dragon is one of my favorite monsters. And I guess this is just like a retrain of Power Tool Dragon. It just looks so sinister. Oh, it's dark. Power Tool Dragon wasn't dark. Power Tool Dragon was Earth, wasn't it? It's been so long. My Ghostware Power Tool Dragon's in storage. Yeah, Power Tool Dragon's Earth. Oh, that's the one from the manga where they were evil. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So, today we're playing more Zoids. And it was really funny because I didn't know what I was going to do because like this has been kind of a stressful week for me. And I've spent a lot of this week being confronted with a lot of my own shortcomings and mistakes. And like how that affects other people. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do, if I was going to do more Legend of Dragoon and try to finally finish Disc 2 so that way I could start on Disc 3, but I was like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to have a third Legend of Dragoon stream. I could do more Chained Echoes. Is it Chained Echoes, I think? Yeah. I could do more Chained Echoes because I haven't done that in a while. And see what's next in there, but I'm at a point in Chained Echoes where I'm not super motivated because like we just get to this big open world and I'm just kind of wandering around. And that's just like what's happening there. But the thing is you have to get through that to get to the next part. So like that's just part of what happens with that game and with games in general. I don't know where Nabaru is, Silva. I figure Nabaru is probably like knee deep in some manga or something. Speaking of Yabai stuff, I was digging through some files because someone on the Lancer Discord server had put up some assets that people could use for making their own maps. And in order to download them, you had to go through Dropbox. And that reminded me, I got an email forever ago that said, you haven't used your Dropbox in so much time. So if it's not used within X amount of time, we're going to delete all the files you have on Dropbox. So I was like, you know what? Let me just download the files I have on Dropbox because I didn't even know what I had. I checked it out. And one thing I had was tax documents, which kind of important. Some tax documents that I needed to have. So I'm like very glad I got those off of Dropbox. Don't know why they were on Dropbox, but you know, whatever. And then the other thing was, this is going to sound very funny. Folders of pictures that I got of this pair of cosplayers that I used to support. I think it was on Patreon. I don't know if it was like something, if it was pre-Patreon. It was like some old stuff back when like a lot of the crowdsourcing stuff that we have today was still new. And it was from like 5-6 years ago, and like I had watched this one cosplayer like develop their craft and get better at their stuff, and then they got to the point when they started like taking patrons or whatever, and I'd interacted with them before, so I'd supported them, and whenever they started releasing new content and I couldn't afford to get everything, I had reached out to them and I was like, hey, I'm in a rough financial situation, but I still really want to help you out. Is there any way that I could pay like most of the cost, but only get some of the pictures, right? Which sounds really entitled when you say it, right? Just like, hey, Nabiru. But then they were fine with it, right? And they were doing that for a while, but then I had to like remind them every once in a while. And then it got to a point when they just forgot, and it went like 2 or 3 months and they weren't sending me the bonus pictures that I was paying for. And I got really frustrated, and I didn't want to like be entitled and yell at them, so I just left. I just stopped supporting them, and I hadn't thought about them in years. So I looked them up when I found these old pictures, right? And it looks like one of them has like given up cosplaying and moved on to becoming an author, which is really cool. I debated reaching out, being like, hey, do you remember me? I was one of your supporters when you first started doing cosplaying 5 years ago. But then I'm like, that's just really weird. So I just didn't do it. But yeah, that was just a blast from the past today. Anyway, let's get the game going. Let's get delving into some Zoids, some Zoic androids. Also, fun fact, that's what Zoid stands for. Zoic android. Zoic means pertaining to animals or some classification of animals, and androids are androids. So it's basically just meaning animal androids. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It is like Pokemon, but it predates Pokemon by a lot. Like this year is Zoid's 40th anniversary. Like Zoids is older than I am. And it's really funny since I've been getting into Zoids so much recently, right? Delving into it, and I found all these references from earlier in the year that were like, hey, they made this announcement that they're going to do something special for the 40th anniversary. They had this one video they released talking about it. All started with a boy in his Zoid with pictures of Van, Flyheit, and Zeke, or like little short clips of it. And it's like, people think, is it a remaster? Is it a new season? Is it a new manga? And I think what it ended up being was they did DVD re-releases of I think it was DVD re-releases of Zoid's Chaotic Century and Guardian Force and New Century Zero and Genesis. I don't think they did it for Fuzors. They might have done it for Fuzors. But they didn't do Zoids Wild or Zoids Wild Zero, which makes me sad. But yeah, anyway. Oop. Oop. Oh, I got attacked. I had the thing open and I just got attacked while I was talking to you. Oh no. Alright, good thing this is whatchamacallit, uh, turn-based. Okay. That's a decent chunk of damage. I feel like there's a sneeze. Sorry about that. I'd been feeling this sneeze coming on that had just been like floating around for like an hour, and it was just coming and going. Let me get. I'll do friendship because I want the HP. So I learned that apparently there was a deck command that you can only get from the starting area, and I want to go back and see. Actually, let me check something real quick. All right. This is what I'm looking for. Deck commands. Let me scroll down here. I found a guide, but it's just so long. It's got all the Zoids and wild stuff. Here we go. Deck commands. Got that. Just an item shop. Brownout. Short circuit. That's the old man in town. All allied enemy will have equipment EP costs increased by 2. No, I didn't get that. Okay. We'll see if I can go back and grab that. I'm gonna try to go back and grab that now. Ooh, there's a thing over here. Ah. Ooh, 1 canonry unit. Okay. Of course it misses. Let's see if this even does any damage. Oh, Alright, that's just enough to take out an enemy. Okay. That was not the button I wanted. It's funny how Strike Laser Claw is just a thing that some things have, but in the anime it's like this powerful like all-powerful super attack. But in the lore, it's just another thing that they have. I just think that's really funny. Ooh, got H1 parts. Cool. Ooh, insect core. Okay. Oh, of course. I want to get to the time machine. Okay. How are my Zoids doing for... I'm not doing half bad. Taking a little bit of damage. Oh, I got Z data from Molga. I think I already had that one. Oh, I already had the Z data for the command wolf. Okay, I need to get to the town. I have to go down and around. Okay. Slip past. Oh, nope. Of course I can't slip past you. These are only pet terrorists. Oh. No, first I'm going to activate friendship to repair my damaged Zoids. All right, finally hit something. What is that? Is that a Geysak? Oh, double sorters. Okay. All right. That was very effective. I'm not gaining very much XP because these are much lower level threats. But I'm trying, like, these are way lower level, but every little bit counts. I don't know if I have Geysak data. I'll do data gather. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Oh no, did I miss it? I missed getting that because the old man's gone. Is he? I came all the way back here for no reason. The old man is gone, so I missed out on... What's this do? Brown... no. Short circuit. For this turn, all allied and enemy Zoids will have their equipment cost increased by ×2. So it can make the enemies run out of their... I don't think there's any other old man I could have got it from. Nope. None of these are old men. Whoa. That was really weird. Game just stuttered. Can I? Nope. Okay. Well, that was a complete bust. I just spent 20 minutes making my way back here because I read that. Let me see. Because I read about there being a deck command that you have to get from the old man, but that old man is gone. You have to get it before you leave. And I'm not starting over just for one deck command. Oh, another insect core. Well, okay. It bugs me that I missed something, but this is a casual playthrough, not a completionist run. So I'm just gonna roll with it. And get back to the dungeon. Hey, Tibonius, how you doing? That's good. I'm glad. We will grab Core Saver. Okay. So I thought when I was reading some stuff about this game, I learned there was a thing that you have to get from the starting town. And I trekked back to the starting town in order to get that that thing, that ability. Something like that. Ooh, Melee Pro, cool. Let me get to Fuji. Cool. Oh, there's that way. I have to go up here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Get some healing real quick. But yeah, so I just trekked all the way through all of these, like, just weak trash mobs. Because I thought I had to do that, and I was hoping to get something from this NPC, but found out that NPC is gone, and I missed the opportunity to get one of the abilities. That's kind of a bummer, but it's not the worst thing to happen. It's not a super powerful ability that I missed. It is just going to bug me a little bit, but it's not going to bug me enough for me to, like, start the game over. You know what I mean? Oh. Saga. Uh, 20% attack. Got one. We got one. Yeah. It definitely is Tibonius. It definitely is. And I have to get back to the dungeon where I was before because I thought I could just trek back and get it. Am I stuck? Am I? Oh. Not yet, at least. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Did I just completely miss that? Okay. I was scared for a second. I thought I was going to be, like, have to, like... I mean, I'm glad I didn't save. Oh. Cool. Oh, I'm glad I got one fight so I can use the friendship command in order to heal some stuff. Okay. At least these things aren't doing much damage. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm glad I healed. I don't know if I have the data on these guys, so I'll do data gather. Okay. Of course he misses. Just barely enough to take that one down. But yeah, these tortoises are the thing that I based the mecha tortoises on in the Tuesday Lancer game. I got the Z data from the stealth viper. Okay. Can you move there, buddy? Need you to move so I can... Oh, nope. I took too long, so now I gotta fight 2 things instead of 1. Okay. Killer domes. Okay. First, I'm gonna do some healing. Of course, it brings its accuracy up. You could use killer domes as a hacker unit. More cannon remolgas. Okay. All right. Doing some damage. That would have sucked if it hit. Okay. More of the cannon remolgas. All right. We're almost back to the dungeon. Ow. I don't need another cannonry unit, so I'll just take the heal. Oh, of course the Godos. Oh, Iguans. Huh. The flippin' whatchamacallit, Empire version of the Godos. Chunk. Oh, all right. Not bad. It hit. I just imagine it like running up the side of a building and then jumping off and hitting something with its claws. All right. Of course, that one hits. All right, now we actually go in. Oh, that thing was chasing me down. Holy cow. All right, I was worried it was going to be more, it was going to be different stuff now that I was in the actual dungeon. Okay. Will this hit? Nope. That one did. This one might be done in one. Nope, one dodge. Oh, jeez, that thing chased me down. These enemies in here chasing me down. Might make a hammer rock. It is a tiny iron Kong. flip that around, then I would be down one enemy. Okay. Okay. This head Vulcan is hopefully putting in some work. All right, cool. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit. Why are those mulligans just chasing me down? They got a dog in them, as they say. If in case one of them hits with their they just seem like the enemies inside this dungeon are moving way faster. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong, Nabiru. There's a phrase when somebody just got a whole lot of get up and go. At least I think that's how the phrase works. You say they've got that dog in them if they've got like a whole lot of energy to just chase down what they're going for. Grab more cannonry units. I guess I'll use them for something. What have we got here? Oh, it's more accurate, but it only hits one target. And it's got longer range. 2 EP cost, damage 66, accuracy better. Only one target though. $99, $92. It's not that much better. It's not that much better than what I have. That's a big gun. Oh, it costs less on the prince because he has an ability that makes things cost less. Okay. But this is it's not that powerful. It's really not. About half as powerful as this gun. It's just as powerful, just has longer range. Doesn't net me anything. Okay, of course. Of course, I end up fighting all the enemies on this floor. Gotta get through that armor. Of course, misses with both. I don't need any more of their cores. Oh my gosh, they have 40 HP and they just took 39 damage. That's so funny. I'll do a core gather. Never know what I could get. Can it do that one damage? Oh, cool. Got another H1 core. That one's actually a pretty decent sized core. Okay. Alright, going for the boss fight. Fighting the Bio Mega Raptor. It's funny, I use this as one of the... I don't use this sprite, but I use an image of this unit as one of the commander units in my Lancer game. Okay, what am I doing here? Well, that's a lot of armor. Okay, I want to use the scissor arm, but I'm going to generate 3. I've been doing a bunch of damage to him. I'm hoping I can take him out this turn. Let's try the data gather. Oh, of course it misses. Oh, that didn't finish him. All right, we'll see if I get the core saver this time. Oh, that's a lot of damage. How much HP does this thing have? I could look at a guide and know what I'm working with, but that would kind of just feel like cheating. Okay, I'll see if I get the data. I should at least get his core. Cool, I got some skills. Didn't even get his core? Darn. Can the Sauronite Evo change? What they call it? Evo thing? Okay, that's where I gotta go. Oh, of course, an enemy spawned. Ooh, black rhinos and zabats. I want data from these. All right, so first, let me just heal because I know I took a bit of damage. Oh, geez, lightning? Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm glad I healed. I don't think the battle's going to end this turn, so I'm not going to use either. I want data gather because I want the rhino data. We're just going to go straight into battle. Glad I brought those healing items. Okay. Blowing that up. It's neither. Okay. All right. Give me that black rhino data. I want the black rhino data. Poor Earth. He just keeps getting pummeled. Yes, I got the black rhino data. Okay. I don't use those. Ooh, that's owned could be really useful for bonus to evasion. An increase. S expert, hone, fortifier, thrifty. Chance to trigger weapon special effect. Ba ba da ba da. Okay. Oh wow. I hadn't taken into account that how much damage they've been taking from the bombs we've walked over and haven't used friendship on them. Reboot unit. Oh, bomber unit. Okay, I can make a terrorist bomber now. Okay, so I have 2 paths forward. Olga, come running at me. I think, do I need to heal? I think I'm doing pretty good on health. I'll save friendship for if I get hit with anybody from the Mulgas. Because those things are annoying if they hit. Of course it doesn't finish it off. That's of course it doesn't. Glad that only does 1 Daruji. The thing is, I don't want to invest too much time and effort into the Genesis people because they don't stick on my team yet. If it works anything like Zoids Legacy, I'm going to go through different things. Characters are going to be on my team for a while, then they're going to leave, and then I won't get them on my team till the actual end of the game. Waiting for this thing to... Oh, okay. Covering fire. Your Zoids cannot move this turn. Your transport Zoid deals damage to enemy Zoids. Oh. That could come in handy. Alright, let's go, Cannon Tortoises. Cannon Tortoises and Hammer Rocks. That's a HP spongy team. You know what? That wasn't bad. Okay. All right. Slicing them up. Oh, he got some. Oh, got Killer Dome data. Okay, let me go back and see. Because this seems to be leading deeper. Let me see where this leads. Actually, let me save. In case anything happens when I go through here. Poison gas. Okay. Anything? ZN. Okay. One of the Zenebas. Flying blocks. Helic Mark 1. Insect. SS. Zenebus. Oh, I need an HR. Ah. I hope I get chorus for that. That's What size is this? That hits hard. How big is the bot? Alrighty, Guans. Alright. Okay. Let's see if the... I'm curious. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Whatever. Okay. Wow, I am just doing terribly. Didn't quite get what I wanted. Okay. There we go. So, it is... I do have to go the other way. Okay. Poopy. 4 hammer rocks. 2 double sorters. Oh my gosh, is this going to be a clean sweep? Did that just take all of them out in one go? Okay. I guess that works. That was still funny. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. I know I could just set this to auto battle and it would be so much faster. I don't know why this is 3 laser cannon, but it's actually a linear, it's actually projectile, which I find really funny. I don't know if it's a translation error, if it's a naming error, or like what that is, but I just think that's really funny. Am I about to finish these guys off? Ow. Am I about to finish these guys off in one go? Nope, but I will friendship to heal up that 20 damage. Yes, power of friendship is like carrying me through this. But the thing is, it only heals the ones on that are actively out. It doesn't heal the ones in the back row. I'm just going to fight you. I'm not waiting for you to walk all the way down the hallway. Let's see if we get a whole... Nope, it's not getting all of them. Okay, so 2 of them survived. Oh, is that... wasn't enough. That's a lot of damage going through there. We might make it through this dungeon. We might make it all the way through this dungeon tonight. Okay. So many enemies. I'm just glad it's not like just random enemies. Like I know when I'm getting into a battle. Okay. Or Jack. Okay. Nice. I actually hit that one. One enemy survived. Of course, this is going to be a lot of flyers. Ooh, more black rhinos. Good. I can do a core thing in order to try to get a black rhino core. It probably won't work, but I will try softening them up with covering fire. Good. That's some decent damage. Oh. 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 Reboot only cleanses the freeze status. It doesn't revive a downed one. That means I have to go all the way back to town if I want to revive him. Oh. Oh no. He just got gunned down. I might just put the sword wolf up front there and then use the sword wolf for now. That was a waste of an attack. Pile bunker on this one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it has 1 HP. Finally, that 3 came in handy. Okay. I hope I don't get the Zabat core. I want the Black Rhino core. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally hit. Yes, I got the black rhino core part. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll put Rakan up here. I don't want to keep pushing without leveling up Earth because I don't want Earth to fall behind. But, like, I don't want to double all because I'm on the opposite end of the continent. What have we got here? E-Bite Fang, Hyper Cannon, Double Sword, Ion Booster. We'll do the E-Bite Fang. Okay. Oh my gosh, earlier this week, I got up and there was this like hook metal thing that was like a hook for hanging piping sticking down, and I hit it and I ran into it. And like at first I was like, oh, okay, goofy klutzy me. And then like I was running my hand through my hair and some fluid was on there and I realized I was bleeding. I hit it hard enough to draw blood. Which was a little bit creepy. And now that I'm actually feeling it, like, there was some decent damage done. Heavy railgun. Let me see. So this is 115, 108 accuracy. Ooh. Oh, but that's a long-range weapon. So that can't be fired at point-blank range. That's funny. But that's better damage. I'll do this because the anti-air weapon is not getting used at all. What's the weight? Weight is 50. This weight is 10. So it add 40 weight. Okay, what's the heaviest stuff I got? Okay. That's all I have weight for. Okay. It's just that gun. Okay. Okay. Strongest in the world. What's he doing here, I wonder? Let's try asking him. Oh, this is the tiger. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me do something real quick. I created a save state. I want to try one thing real quick to see if I can explore that room past him without triggering the cutscene. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can do this without triggering the cutscene because I saved right before I went in there. Ooh, I can get another one of these cores. Alright, we're doing... Alright, let's start working my way through these. That just barely did enough damage to take that thing down. Alright, so anybody hits that thing. Oh, that was good. Means I could have saved my attack to try hitting the flying ones. Okay. Alrighty. One of these is gonna hit. 56. 63. This is more accurate. Okay. Okay, now I can skip through this. I got another core, got a little bit of XP. Okay. Okay. Oh, these are just regular Cannon Tortoise BCs. They don't have anything I want. What are we going to attack with? Okay, that was a good shot. Okay. I just realized I want to get that gun off of Ruji. Off of Ruji's machine. Oh my gosh, do I have to just keep doing this through multiple waves? At least I get to be efficient with it. Okay. Kind of getting carried by them. I wish Earth was in this fight, but I was not doubling all the way back to go back, repair him, then come all the way back here. Like, Okay. He takes a beating to take this guy down. Pile bunker, pile bunker. That didn't finish him off. Wow. His HP went up. Wow, he is taking a beating. Whatever he is, he's an HP sponge. If you played it like the show where we never saw people heading into combat, only reappeared between fights. Oh, jeez. That would be so brutal. Had no healing in mid-combat? Oh my gosh. That does 2. It's 12. Nine. Starts with 13. Okay. Let's take this guy for a test run. Sama Liger. It's a size L. Okay, then yes. I think we're all situated to go. Might swap out Regina for Earth just to get Earth some XP. Do I need to heal anything? Doesn't look like anybody's taking any significant damage. Alright. I can't save. I have all my pilot set, all my Zoid set. Alright, let's go do the rest of this boss fight. Alright, so it takes about 150 to take them down. Okay. Let's save some in the tank. Okay. Ooh, 5 damage. Okay. Alright, good. Then we can just unload all of my special abilities on this thing whenever it comes up front. Okay. One damage. Okay. Now we unload with everything. 216, 244. That's the big one. Okay, I didn't need to save up for the... Ew, he's weird. Yep, they left my party. What? Zoids, yes. We're in the presence of the Emperor. Behave, both of you. Mad scientist. Little brat. Ooh, new dialogue. Let's talk to people. The dialogue changes. That's what happened after I left. And I moved to another world. The dialogue changed. I forgot everybody here only has one voice line. Okay. It's about time to start winding down for the stream. But first, let me go heal my machine. Ooh. Okay, so... I can make a command wolf. I don't have the thing for the sea striker. I could make a Zabat. Command wolf was 14k. That's 16k. Ooh, I can make it different colors? Ooh, I can make it instead of being the off black and instead of being the off black and olive, the olive and that, I can make it straight black and reds and and Gylos colors. The white ones looks nice too. But I'll make it black. Okay. So making that one. Okay. Okay. Just because the sniper rifle. Oh, cool. I got the 2 high caliber gun back. Cool. I can use that on somebody. Actually, let me check one thing about the Black Rhino. Weight. What's the weight it can hold? 80. So it can hold more weight than the Command Wolf. Oh. Something to think about. And it's still a size M. Okay. It is... Well, we did start a little bit late, so I'll talk to all the people in town. Oh my gosh, everything about the legendary Thomas that freed them, that freed the town. Let's see if the weapon list has changed. Oh my gosh. Oh, nope. All right, so none of these got better. What I need is essentially an angel, a feather down. I talk to everybody. All right. I'm going to stop right here. Actually, let me see. Oh, they have different... Okay. They're growing in different areas. Okay. Now I understand what's happening here. I don't know why he comes with bonuses to flying. But he's got bonuses to defense. And bonuses when equipped with defense up equipment. So I could put him in the iron... I could put him in the iron... Not the iron, the Black Rhino. All right, Silva, thanks for coming. It was great having you, and I think that you are a wonderful, special, precious person who makes this world a better place by being in it. Thank you for coming to the stream, and thank you for being a part of my life, Silva. Ah. Okay. HP goes up to 140. The overall HP goes down. Speed goes to 22. Agility goes to 198. Defense goes to 90. Let me see here. Speed is 25. Agility, oh. Agility is... That's accuracy? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's huge. Yeah, we're going to keep this as is just so I don't get flanked by the other ones. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Saving, now we're going to just go chill out. Go to chill out mode. We got a little over 2 hours. We got a little under or over about 2 hours of gaming in tonight, which is pretty good. And all right, that was something. Made it through the dungeon. Finished Zoids Genesis portion of it. Earth got taken down, which is why I'm debating putting Earth in something a little bit more durable. I know that the Zoids get stronger the longer you use them. So the command wolf that Earth is in is going to get stronger the longer he keeps using it. That's just how that works. But if I could get him in something that would be performing just a little bit better, that might be a better option. But yeah, that was fun. Let's change up the music a little bit. You know, you all know what time it is. Time for that holiday playlist. I need to see if Stream Beats has released any new stuff. All right. Let's see if there's any cool stuff to talk about on the interwebs. So I see a lot of people are at TwitchCon and oh, speaking of which, have any of you seen Mori Calliope's latest song or collaboration with Metal Gear Solid? The Sneaky song. It is so fun, and the music video is absolutely hilarious. Have you seen it yet, Nabiru? I didn't. Somebody just made a post about it. I didn't realize it was a. Oh, Mori made a post that this is a collaboration song. This isn't just a song about Metal Gear Solid. This is an actual collaboration with Metal Gear Solid. That is so huge. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh no. An indie that I've kind of had interactions with in the past that I've been following and watching every now and again, just said they're thinking about graduating. That's sad. I need to say something nice on this post. What, that well, I mean, they're not exactly my friend because like I don't really interact with them, but I've been watching their stuff and I parasocially hope that they succeed and care about them. So I need to, when they said, they just made a post said they're thinking about graduating, so I'm like, you know what, I need to say something nice. You never just get the urge to just say something nice to somebody, Nabaru? I'm not that kind of a person to really play that kind of teasing kind of stuff, especially not with someone I don't know really well personally. And especially not on such a serious post like them posting that they're thinking about graduating. Like, I feel like that would just be that would be tone deaf even for me. I just realized, so I still have my profile picture on Twitter is still a drawing that Hero Girls drew of my model. Hero Girls drew a drawing for a stream, and I was like, hey, give me, can I use an image of this, or can you send me just a single image of that? I'll use it as my profile picture. And that was forever ago, and I put it, and I did it, and I haven't changed my Twitter profile picture yet. So it's still this kind of like goofy drawing, not goofy, it's a very jovial drawing of my model wearing a birthday hat, because I think it was for somebody's birthday celebration. I don't know, I don't remember all the specifics, but it was something. So like, I'm writing this like serious heartfelt thing, and my profile picture is just like little silly thing. Here, let me see if I can find the picture. Pictures. Where is the picture? Is it still in downloads? Have I not saved it on this computer? Because it was forever ago. I could have swore it was after the collab. Oh, but the pictures from the collab made it over here. I don't want to open all these because I don't know what these are. Okay, so I don't know. I have to pull it down off of Twitter. I really hope that picture isn't lost. Okay. I was able to pull at least the zoomed in version of it off of Twitter. Yeah, that's kind of what I just did. Cause wait, hold on. Why is my okay, hold on. I just went to edit profile and it said that my profile is too long, that my bio on Twitter is too long. Apparently it's 170 characters instead of 160. I don't remember it getting decreased to 160. Is that another thing that happened when Musk took over that I just missed? All right. But yeah, oh, sorry, I was about to do a thing. This is the picture that Hero Girls drew of my model. See what I mean? It's got the cool little birthday cap. Doing like a cool idol pose with a peace sign, or could be a victory sign, because you know, V or victory or peace. It goes either way. Okay. Yeah, I think they did. They did a wonderful job on it. I think she did a wonderful job on it, and it was really funny because whenever I made it my profile picture, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you actually did it!" I'm like, "Of course I did it." And I just haven't really been motivated to like change the profile picture back to anything more serious. I'm okay with it. Ba 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 ba. All right. Oh wait, I just realized I was looking at the wrong command to see what I missed. Anta Village, Rock Colony. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I didn't go back to Tanta Village because I was only in there for a second. Seeing things I missed. Okay. What a day. I've had a stressful week, and it was nice to unwind with some Zoids. I've been working on ways to bring Zoids into Lancer. And I've had mixed success with that. I'm gonna be putting some of the stuff that I've been working on and making it available to the players here soon. So that's gonna be its own adventure. And it'll be nice to see if the players use any of it, because there's every possibility the players are just gonna look at it and be like, nope, no thanks. Which, that happens. And I mean, if they don't want to use this stuff, I just kind of cycle it back around and save it for the next game. See if anybody wants to use it in the next game. See how I can fit it into the world. Might come up with different explanations or different things. Might do a more Zoids focused campaign, because this is just like tacking it on when I'm like doing so many other things. So many things unlock through. Okay. But overall, it's been fun. Had quite the experience. I look forward to playing this game more and experiencing more and more of this game. Like, I want to make it a priority to work through this game, which is why I went back to it instead of doing Chained Echoes. I keep wanting to call it Echo Memories or Chained Memories, but it's Chained Echoes, right? Chained Echoes, yeah. I might do that for next stream. I might do a Zoids thing next stream. I might do a writing stream. I haven't done that in like a month. I haven't touched my manuscript in like a month. So what's everybody else's plans for the weekend? I know my stuff, I'm planning to do I'm planning to have like the conclusion of a difficult combat the players are in. So I introduced this thing where the players are in this training combat, right? And one of the units that they're fighting against was one of the ones that I designed as a Zoid, but I didn't actually customize anything that's happening. So everything about it is still a Lancer mech. And what's happening is it's proving to be very difficult for the players, and the players are in this gauntlet where they're trying to work their way through this group of enemies, and it's going to be really funny because the whole point of doing this training exercise was that I'd scaled it for just the 2 players because we were going to be down a player, right? And it's been proving challenging because it was supposed to be challenging for 2 players. And they're like about halfway through the encounter. But the player who wasn't there last week will be there this week. So I'm wondering what that player is going to do, if they're going to be just watching from the ship, or like they made a joke about like this character checks in and just hears the one character's the alarm bells from the one character's reactor overheating, and they're just like real busy right now. And the joke was wondering if anybody had told his character what they're doing, or if he just like comes up from for air from whatever project he's working on, looks out the viewing window and sees them fighting someone and having a rough time of it. And then it becomes, if he doesn't know what's going on, is he going to watch? Or is he going to load up and... Yeah, it could be an emergency reserve pilot. It won't... I don't know if it'll trivialize the combat, but it would definitely make it a lot easier. Possibly. What's also going to be really funny is if no one has told that character what's happening, and he comes running out, guns blazing, and he doesn't realize, if he doesn't realize it's a training exercise and doesn't realize the rules of engagement, that could get really messy. And it could be very interesting to see, or if he tries to break the rules of engagement, because one of the rules was that you don't try to salvage any enemy machines, that you let them take care of their own equipment after their machines get taken down. And it'll be interesting to see if he tries to sneak some of their parts away because he's curious about their tech. Someone just made a post. I think it was, yeah, it's Thabonius, saying, last time I ordered sushi from Wish, and it's a picture. Hold on, I gotta share this picture. Sure. You gotta see this, Nabaru. It is so cursed. Look at that. Look at that. Well, it's not actually sushi from Wish. It's something somebody made. But the joke is that it's sushi from Wish because all the things you get from Wish never look like what they actually are supposed to be. So it's just hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. It looks like hot dogs and macaroni and cheese wrapped up in nori sheets. I don't even know how that would taste. I don't even know how, like, I don't know. Would it taste fishy? I haven't had nori before, but I know it's very commonly used for making vegan fish to add a fishy flavor to things. Wow. But yeah, it is so cursed. I had to share it. Yeah, there are some really cursed Pokemon fusions. I just saw a mouse running out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, great. One more picture, then I'm going to do the outro. There's still food in your bowl. I know, I'll finish it when I'm hungry. Dog confused. I don't understand. Quadsire or milk tank will only generate cursed ones. Oh, goodness. Though some Pokemon fusions come out really well. I've seen some of them come out really well. Okay. Oh. Apparently Dolly Parton did a rock version of Wrecking Ball featuring Miley Cyrus. Is that something real, or did somebody make some kind of weird AI thing? It's weird. It's sad we live in a time where when I see anything, any kind of outlandish music or audio stuff, my first response is that real, or did someone make an AI cover? That is the world we live in. My mom messaged me the other day, and like a couple weeks ago. And she was like, "Did you go to the VidCon that was in your city?" And I was like, "No, I don't have money for VidCon. I mean, I would have liked to, as you know, as a YouTuber, as a VTuber, I probably would have liked to attend a convention like that, but I'm not in a position to be able to afford going to a convention." Oh my gosh. So I just see a video on Facebook of somebody running some little kid through a firefighter obstacle course, but it's specially designed for everything smaller for the kid. Something smells funny. Anyway, let's do the outro. Oh yeah, I saw Deca Rangers getting a 20th anniversary movie or something, or special. Saw a meme somebody said where they said somebody stole their debit card, went and spent $60 at a restaurant, and only left a $4 tip. It's not even your card and you leave a $4 tip. Unreal. Oh my gosh. That's how you know it's an evil. It's evil. Anyway, let's wind down for the night. So for those of you who don't know, I like to say positive things about my viewers and speak positivity and hope and joy and goodness into everybody's life. So I want to say to Silva, to Nabiru, to Debonius, to anyone who watched this stream and didn't say anything, to anyone who watches this VOD afterwards, I want to say I love all of you and I believe in each and every one of you. I think that each one of you is truly special, precious, and a one-of-a-kind person. I think that each one of you brings something special to this world and that you all make this world a better place. And I'm grateful every day to live in a world with you in it. Thank you for coming to my stream and thank you for contributing to this community and for being a part of my life. Always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the meat. I do ask that you like the stream. It helps the algorithm with pushing it out to more people. Lets me know what you want to see more of. Lets me know how many people were here. I just really appreciate it. And if you have any friends, neighbors, enemies, coworkers, arch nemesis, best friends, sisters, cousins, nephews, uncles, brother, that you think might enjoy my content, feel free to show them my content and invite them to the next stream. Next stream is going to be Monday, 8:30 p.m. EST. Not quite sure what we're going to be doing yet, but we'll figure that out as we get closer. Probably figure it out the day of, because that's just how my life goes. I'm like a guerrilla streamer, except I have a set time. So like everyone knows when I'm streaming, but nobody knows what I'm streaming. Which is not conducive to growth at all. And I acknowledge that. But I don't have the wherewithal to plan that far ahead. Anyway. So that's that. Sorry. I don't know why I'm tired. I didn't really do a whole lot today. But yeah, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, you can subscribe and ding the notification bell to let you know whenever I go live or when I release any new content. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Twitter or X and join my Discord. Links to both of those are in the description down below. And I want you to know that I appreciate all of you. I never want anyone to feel like they have to donate or that they have to give money in order to be a member of this community. I welcome all of you, and I believe that your time, your attention, and your energy is a wonderful and precious, valuable commodity that you give me every time you come to my stream. With that said, I do appreciate everyone who's helped me out in the past, who's made things possible in my life, and who has helped me achieve a great many things. If any of you ever feel motivated and are in a position where you're able to help out and help me out with anything, there are links in the description down below where you can do that, and I appreciate all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Next stream is going to be Monday, 8:30 p.m. EST. Can't wait to see all of you there, and I hope that you all have a good night.